I may have cause to put age restriction on this one. Let me give you the real deal with regards to this battle plan. It's going to whoop the butts off of every single bad politician, every bad corporation that ever existed. Every industry, whether it's the oil, big pharma, insurance, so-called healthcare. I don't care what it is, who it is. Every bad thing that's ever happened to you, every bad thing that's happened to me, the fact that you and I are not multi-millionaires, all of it, it's going to come to pass. The ironic thing now is this. Yeah, you're going to see that I'm not the guy with the $1 million yet, but believe me, it's coming. But you know what I am? I'm the guy that's going to help you to see a reality that you've never even experienced. Now look, I know this $50 plan to battle Congress and corporations and all of that. I bet you're thinking it's not going to work. I bet you are. You want the real deal? You want the truth? Or can you not handle it? The truth is, if we can get ourselves 1 million people, or all 300 million Americans, to take $50 out every single week, that means you out there, you'll actually end up with a lot more money than you have today. Now you're probably wondering how. Look, there's other videos, I explained it. But let me explain it to you this way. You're the one who buys everything in America. Either you do, your parents do, your friends, even your children buy things. When they buy candy or when you buy it for them, when they're old enough to go down the street to buy candy or toys or whatever it is. The word buy, purchase, or obtain, all of that relates to me and to you. You see, you decide where you're going to spend your money or circulate it. For example, let's say you need $5 worth of gasoline for your vehicle. You're going to make that decision in most cases where you're going to go. What if you decide, well, I'll get out $10 worth? See, you made that decision. You used your power. Yes, I said power. Make no mistake, because we have a currency on this planet, we, the people of every nation, actually controls the world. Yes, let me put this down here and make it a little bit more stable. Yes, I know what that sounds like. You're thinking, well, wait a minute. There's billionaires. They have a lot more spending money than I do. They control the world. Now, that's the illusion. And you're probably thinking, well, wait a minute. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, oh, yeah, it does. See, you've never been told the truth. You've never been made to think of it from a different perspective. Yes, they have billions. Maybe the richest man in the world may have $50 billion. I forget what it was. Let's pretend richest man or woman on earth. Even if they had $1 trillion, you're more powerful than they are. Now, hold on a minute. That doesn't make sense. I'm living in poverty. Look at you. Yes, because we allowed ourselves to do that. Now, this gets to be kind of metaphysical and existential and all that stuff. But let me make it real easy that even a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old can understand it. They took your money, and that's how they became millionaires or billionaires. Even, for example, Warren Buffett, who invests in multiple companies, banks, or whatever it is, those places and those products and those services that he invests in are only successful and earn money because of you or me or someone that we're paying that then puts the money in. We control this world. Yes, you do. You see, you're the one that decides if you're going to go to Saks Fifth Avenue or the remaining Sears. Going to Kmart, Target, Walmart, or buying something at eBay or Amazon or Etsy or whatever. Every time you use your money online or offline, every time you use your money to pay bills or how much, you're using your power. So That's why taking the $50 out every week, and yes, it's a sacrifice, but that's why we will win. I'll give you a crazy thing to think about. We get only 1 million people to do this weekly. That's $50 million out of the economy. I know when we have a multiple trillion dollar economy, that doesn't sound like a lot. And in reality, it isn't. But it will get their attention. But if we can get, are you ready for this? All 312 million, we'll leave 2 million for the super rich, good and bad. If we had 312 million Americans, do you know what we would have? $15 billion out of the economy every single week. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's going to entail boycotts that you're not willing to do. No. In fact, let me tell you a little something. Go to your McDonald's. Spend your money. Do whatever it is you do, but reduce it by $50 a week every week for a year. So that means if you have a $200 budget, it now becomes $150, and you lock that away in a lockbox, an emergency hiding place that nobody knows about, a safe. You can't put it in the banks, you can't put it in the credit unions or anything like that, not even Bitcoin, because if you do that, the money is used by the government and those who keep us down. So what's the end game? What do you get if we do this successfully, when we do it? What you're going to end up getting is a brand new life. Yes, I said a brand new life. All of us. Do you really think that a McDonald's is going to be able to only give you $12 or $11 an hour, even if you're a punk kid? You're not really a punk, but sometimes people call you that. You could be a 15-year-old child, and you're going to start out with about $15 to $18 an hour. Not because they're in love with you, not even because you deserved it, but because they're going to have no choice. We control McDonald's. We control everything, my friends. We may not be the owners, but the owners have nothing without us. Now you may be seeing the picture. And you might say, well, okay, wait a minute. Where's all this money going to come from? Well, the great lie is that most companies can't afford to do this. And you've been brainwashed since the beginning of birth. And so have I. But some of us are starting to wake up and get the self-awareness. We're the ones that go out and buy this stuff. I think we can all agree on that. So therefore, you might be asking, well, how would they not go out of business? And the answer is this. Do you know that most companies, even the good ones, have at least anywhere between a 5 to 500 or more profit ratio on everything that we do? For example, about 15 years ago, Nikes, when they were really popular, they were selling in Jamaica for $1,500. $1,500 for one pair of Nikes. But the production cost was $2. So they were making a profit. Theoretically, they were making a profit of $1,400, $1,498 per shoe. Well, per pair. Now, Coca-Cola, for example, go into the store right now, it's anywhere from $1.50 to $3 a bottle for 2 liter. Or Pepsi or any of them. What you didn't know is, for them to actually produce it, is about 35, maybe 50 cents. Maybe a little bit more now. But under $1. Way under. But yet, there's that markup. So let's say that it cost them 50 cents. Well, they're getting twice the amount back in profit from each bottle. See, this is why economics is important. I'm not an economist. I haven't even played that on TV yet. But I would like to hear an economist and business people finally come clean and tell us more about this specifically. And if they do, and if they're willing, they can give me a call at 412-559-2731. But there is a certain profit in everything. Even when we buy stuff online, there is a profit markup. Even if you buy something for 15 cents, believe me, that person somehow is getting a profit. So what I want you to understand is that means that every person on earth is more powerful than every government. And what I want you to do is use that power. Use the power that you have. Take that $50 out, and you will become a hero. I know, it may mean a lot of heroes around here. We may have a whole world of heroes, and then we'll have to have superheroes, for real. But look, seriously, this is legitimate. So do it. Don't worry about your political views. How about ending this? Ending the poverty of myself and you. Maybe you're lucky. Maybe you're middle class. Maybe you're even rich. But you can have more. And frankly, you deserve more.